WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany, reviewing rare and exotic whiskeys. Not sure how widely distributed this product will be. Benromach contrasts double matured Bordeaux wine cask finish. So it says here, initially matured in first fill bourbon cask, followed by further maturation in Bordeaux wine cask for 5 years. So this is a 12-year-old product. So 7 years in first fill, 5 years in Bordeaux casks. This release offers beep, 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 beep. So those are tasting notes. We'll just review that in a second. All right, so Whiskybase number 241763. 55 euros over here. Is that right? Yeah, okay, good. 58 euros. I'm sorry. So 58 euros for a 12-year-old whiskey from Benromach, 46%. I hope it's chill filtered. I cannot see any information on this box whatsoever about that. Handmade at the Benromach distillery, founded in 1898. Made by hand for genuine character, exclusively matured in first fill casks. But no, oh here, non-chilled filtered. It says so here. Wow. So why don't we put natural color on here someplace? And by the way, the 12 years, I don't know if you can see this or not. It's so tiny. You have to look for it. All right. So I am going to compare it to, and now we have to actually go ding, ding, ding. Because what I have here is Whiskybase number 232553. It's an 8-year-old Benromach. Also from the contrast, this is Peat Smoke, and this is finished in sherry casks. 8 years of age. And the very special thing about this is the phenol level of 57 ppm of the malt before they distill it. So this goes for about 55 euros. This goes for about 58 euros. Both of these, 46%. Yeah, this is my sample leftover of my bottle share. Now, from the stats here, I'm going to say, ooh, looks interesting. Now, I am not a peat head. Benromach 15 is very, very nice. There's some other Benromach products out there that are good. The contrasts are very interesting. Thank you that you give us these wonderful, wonderful bottlings, even though I don't like most of them. The Caragold was not mine. The Peat Smoke was a little bit too heavily peated. I do remember a single barrel for Germany from a first fill bourbon exclusively. That was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed that. But the contrasts have not yet hit my sweet spot on my palate. Let's see if this does. On the nose, I get a sour grape moment. I get a little bit of tannins and dark chocolate. And I get a smokiness, like a smokehouse. Over here, I get, this is a log cabin that has burned down. This is a bonfire the next day. This is not licking an ashtray, but this has smoke in it. It's less peat, but it's more smoke. Very, very interesting. On the nose, this is better. But there's a tartness also involved in here. A sour grape, a tartness. Do I have any? Nope, I don't have any nosing notes here. I'll wait before I read their official tasting notes. Like the packaging as well, very simple box. It's all we need. Don't put money into the box, please. Some people throw them away anyways. The bottle, so we have the nice little, the Benromach distillery here in the bottle. You can see that hopefully here. Yep. So also down here, we always have founded 1898. It's a good looking bottle. So, and here you have the sticker for each area or each region. Here it says EU import is going to be France. Did not know that. Now it says on the back, distilled, matured, and bottled in Scotland. On the box it says, maybe someone can help me. Why does it say this? It says in the box here, produced, distilled, matured, and bottled in Scotland. What does produced mean if not distilled, matured, and bottled? What's produced? Does that mean they made the wort in Scotland? Can we actually have now distilled, matured, and bottled with a wort that's not made in Scotland? I'm confused, to be honest, why produced is now on there. Can someone enlighten me? All right, let's try this. Cilantro, 46%, non-chilled filtered. I guess it's natural color. Put it on the box, people. Wow, I forgot how tart, how sour this is. Have I mentioned this is sour? Wow, no. I like Bordeaux. But wow. Now, okay, after all this tartness, all this sourness, I'm starting to get some nice cherry, raspberry. I get sour cherry, not yet ripe raspberry, currants, not yet ripe. Everything on a piece of fruit that you can imagine that is not yet ripe. Tart, sour. That's what I'm getting here. I do get a tiny little bit of milk chocolate towards the end, and I get a little bit of mocha. And the peat is very subtle. So now I can read here the notes. It says, honey and floral aromas with dark forest fruits and toasted oak flavors, finishing with soft peat smoke. Well, the only thing I can really say is yes, soft peat smoke. Wow, I did not like that. That's a C minus D plus whiskey for me. Sorry. Now, there are just days where you're just not in the mood for a red wine finished product. The contrast, peat smoke, 57%. This is 8 years old. I feel that like the alcohol is better integrated. The smoke really comes through at the end. I know people that love their peat. They're going to love this whiskey. If you've not tried the contrast peat smoke from 2023, please do. It's actually very, very good. The contrast double matured, not for me. All right, C minus, D plus in taste. I still like the price for 12-year-old, 46%, 5-year Bordeaux. They have to be first fill Bordeaux wine casks, first filled with whiskey. Yeah, C minus for value for money as well. But it's just not doing it. I'm going to add a tiny, tiny little bit of water here. Still the tart sourness of cranberries, currants, and not yet ripe blackberries. Wow. Sorry. So, my question today is, what do you love, enjoy, and drink from Benromach? Is it the 15-year-old? Is it a special release? What is it? And second of all, what is your favorite Bordeaux cask finish or full maturation? What product do you really enjoy from that? Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing, telling others about this guy over in Germany tasting often rare and exotic whiskeys. Bye-bye.